One of these things that I keep in my mind is that Dory character from Nemo. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. When it comes to that planting, it's just keep planting, right? That should be part of their story if they're going for this record. The nutrition of this whole event that these guys are going after has really got to be considered. I've totally gotten rid of any kind, like we all make sandwiches, or I don't know about you guys, but we make sandwiches for lunch, but that's bread and cheese and meat and mayo and shit. Your body doesn't want that. But as I found year after year, you can line up all of the ducks, but the last one is the ground. Planting is going to grow, right? That's the reason why I'm here,
Yeah.
right? That's really the reason I'm here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, being comfortable in the uncomfortable this is what does it, and that's what you see with these kids. Tree planting gives you a work ethic, right? And when you have to go out there and you have to make your own dollar minute by minute, that just gives you, is this just, you just reconnect with yourself and what's important. That's the incredible thing, too. That's the incredible thing.
Yeah.
Like this year, I do what I call the double barrel shotgun. I always have 2 trees with me in my hand that I'm drawing because your tendons are like over a rock, right? And this, all the fun, if I can cut that down in half, I got 2 trees in my thing and the other one doesn't get in the way, right? And it's just like, it's like little things like this that you're always looking for that little edge. You're always looking for that little edge. And these are little things I'm like, fuck, why isn't everybody doing this, right? So yeah, every year I learn something. So that's a whole learning curve, right? How do you read a blank, like a massive amount of land, and how do you organize it, and so that's an incredible skill that we're teaching kids, hey, that will parlay into other jobs, and just in terms of logistics and managing this thing, it's yeah. And I'm gluing my boots, I'm fixing my bags. Like there's so much maintenance that if you are a serious planter, every day off, you're oiling your boots, you're gluing your boots, you're fixing your bags, you're tweaking you're doing all that kind of shit, hey. And I had actually gone out this year to reset my record again. This year, just 4 days ago, I was out doing it. Because I can still do it.
Yeah.
At 51, which was really nice too. I can still do it. Is counting 4 seconds.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and I always try and get ahead of my seconds. So I'm counting 4 seconds for a tree, and I'm trying to get it under 3, right? And then you count the actual movements, and there are about 4 or 5 different movements that go into it, and you designate those to each second, and then you can really start fucking just, Like the one advice I would definitely give is you have definitely got to have everything wrapped. Your ankles, your knees. I don't care if you're 22 years old and you're strong as a fucking brick shithouse. You have got to have braces on both your wrists, on your knees, on your feet, because you're going at it.
How many trees?
15,170. You just want to do it and see if you can do it.
Yeah,
if Guinness is involved or not, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Nobody cares. If you want people to know about it, okay, well, there's a grapevine, there's social media, people know about it. You see characters change. Yeah. Immediately by the end of the summer. Well, that changes people. It's in such a good way. It makes you realize who you really are, I think, deep down. It makes you get rid of all the falsities of life and really get down to who you really are. It makes you, work.
Yeah.
It makes you learn how to work.
Yeah,
Kurt and I were doing 5,000 trees a day for 4 days straight last week. And I was like, oh my God. That's a bit much for 51. We don't have to be doing that many, but that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, that's still going.